Counter-Strike to be followed soon, you guys. Of course, if I repeat myself, forgive me. That will be the last time because this is Fixation TV. I am Cotton. My partner is Klops. We're going live. This is a pro exhibition match. First time you're ever seeing the brand new cache by Volcano and FMP own, FMPone, or FMP1. It's FMP1 for me at least. Let's take a look at our rosters and remind everybody who's playing and get underway with the pistol round. So, here we go. Let's take a look at the overhead map because, you know what, for exhibition matches, I'm pretty sure you're going to see pretty standard splits. Unless Glock disagrees with me and Skadoodle wants to double up at mid, but of course it's going to be a full-on B rush. Unless they slow down, let's take a look. The entry made. They all stopped in the door. Hopefully they get out of the doorway. That's a one-to-one trade. One left in the back of the bomb site. Take a look at the front of the bomb site if I can remind everybody. There's a dip there. There's a little bit of a... let's take a look at toward the end of the round, if anything fruitful happens here. We can keep track of that. Two go down to the last man. Our number 5 man, Skadoodle's our clutch man. He gets killed. Take a look at that that heaven area now. A ramp, not a ladder. Gives a little bit more escapability. Doesn't trap the man in if you get spammed with grenades. I used to hate that because if you make any kind of noise up there, you're trapped when the nades come in.
Yeah, just instantly all terrorists turn and send the nades up. Alright, and our terrorist team takes the first pistol round and they're moving into SMGs here. Let's see what our CTs are going to do here, and we're still seeing the double up on mid, it looks like, as, oh, Glocketeer takes a headshot to the face. Wow. Interesting to say. And here we go. We got one CT playing in the checkers room, one in the B site standard. Middle is controlled by the terrorists. Where are they going to go? Let's see. Looks like they're choosing to push through here towards A and swarm onto that site. We got Hiko in the site taking one down. Can he get a second one? He does. Oh, but he gets flanked from Sunman, and here's Volcano coming to help him, and they have the site now. They're going to get the bomb down. Frost, the only one left. Let's go to him and see if he can clutch this.
You know, I noticed a bunch of these, never mind, I'll mention it after this. I noticed a bunch of the objects in bomb site A are now covered by either sheets of light concrete or thick wood. I wonder if that contributes to, well, I doubt it's contributing to piercing because they're up against solid objects, but it helps illuminate people, right? If you're a solid color, for instance, counter-terrorists using like all sorts of Marpat camo or green camo, I think it is for this map, and you put yourself up against that object, the white background makes you a very stark silhouette, easy to see. A common theme in recent Valve maps is putting bland or completely bleached backgrounds behind players at critical encounter points to let them see a little bit easier. We have a couple of more trades here. The terrorists doing, of course, what you would expect them to do in the first 3 rounds if they won the pistol round. Ow, Skadoodle gets hit to take the last one. Pex gets caught with his last bullet. Couldn't get the kill. That touchdown nade brought to you by TD.Gamecom.
Pex.
Yeah,
the new Brett Favre.
I noticed a theme here, and I'm wondering if FMP1 and Volcano did that sort of thematically to sort of promote this in Valve's eyes. Hey, we can see the changes that you're making. We want to conform a little bit and make this more appealing to you. So maybe that this could even be adopted as an official map. Who knows?
Yeah, hopefully, as we see Skadoodle picking up an op here on the 4th round. But yeah, as we know, Valve likes to have their own maps. So hopefully we'll see something good here from the community, and maybe they'll pick it up. I would hope so, at least. And we got Glocketeer going down by Volcano in mid, and the terrorists gain control middle once again. Where are they going to go? Looks like they're leaning towards possibly the B site here. They're actually just taking their time trying to pick the last one in mid. They take Amir down, and it's now 3 versus 5 here on the 4th round. Dizaman coming in the vents. He is going to meet up with Frost. That's Volcano taking him down, and now they have complete control over B. We got one rotated in the CT side, and nothing gets the kill onto Hiko in A, and the bomb's going down in B. Skadoodle, the only one left with the op in the new heaven area, but he is getting taken down, and he is going to get flanked right here. There's the kill. That is round number 4 for the terrorists. You know, I wonder if that new heaven area will drive players to be a little bit more aggressive because there's a little bit of escapability there. You can kind of just duck in and out, strafing in and out, instead of having to commit to a full-on ladder, and you can sort of turn around. But of course, the danger is that if you get flanked, there's no floor between you and your enemies. They'll completely see your back. So it's a gun round. Let's pull up the overhead map and take a look at the money. Everybody's bought out, of course. You know how the dynamic works with the counter-terrorists. If they lose this round, they'll be in bad shape. And it's a save round for the CTs. What the heck? I was talking a little bit too much. They still have their money intact.
and they are moved out of bomb site B, by the way. This actual unconventional hold is one into the vent at checkers, one in B main. All the terrorists are stuck kind of in that weird space at checkers and B main, but everybody's just kind of stuck. They don't really understand why they're being flanked. How come nobody's holding the site? It's just it's a weird sort of round. But Skadoodle knocks one out. He's got an op right in front of him. He can't really reach it, or I don't even know if he saw it. There's one in checkers. He sees one at B main, and if he can clutch this, he can get that one headshot. Not possible today. Pex gets that shot. I was gonna say that that you can be a little bit more courageous at the rafter / former ladder / now wooden ramp thing.
Yeah. Easier to get in and out. You don't have to worry about getting caught as much. So yeah, you definitely can. And we move on to the 6th round gun round here. And let's see, did Skadoodle pick up an op? I saw someone pick it up. I think it might have been Frost though. Let's pull up the overhead map, see what the terrorists are going to be doing. And they're going to be working middle again, as they have been so far this round. But there's Skadoodle with the M4 picking up a nice kill. Frost coming in with the op. He sees the one. Oh, nice shot there on the boosted player. And Sunman, 15 health. He retreats. It is now 3 versus 5 in favor of the CTs here. Let's see what the terrorists are going to do to adapt here. And there goes another op shot by Frost. They're just shutting this middle down.
Hey, if they get that first round and get on the board, that's the start, right? Because they are off to a bit of a rough start.
It is. As we know, it's slightly T-sided map here.
Our 7-man Volcano, the clutch man, 15 health. Probably not going to be able to do much considering he has the bomb. My thought, Clay, while we wait for this round to draw to its conclusion and Sunman to miss those shots. Yeah, he gets it. I was gonna say, wouldn't it be interesting if they incorporated the new movement values into this server? Wouldn't it have been fun if we let me give you guys a history lesson. So in the last 2 days, HLTV.org ran this news story that and ESEA, by the way, ran this news story that 2 community users, and their names are escaping me right now, created movement values that sort of better mimicked what we are more accustomed to in terms of peaking and strafing and movement speed and acceleration, to mimic a little bit what 1.6 did and just what we kind of expect Counter-Strike to be, a little bit slower, a little bit more tactical. And it drew so much interest from popular responses that that Valve took a look at it. They liked it. They messaged them and said, hey, we like what we're doing. Like, try to get a little bit more of a sample size to see whether or not this is worth investing in, to see whether or not we should take a look at it. And what a nice platform it would have been today to get these 10 pros in front of the movement values, playing with that new speed on a new map. I think that would have been fantastic.
It would have been, but instead we get new cash, and I like that. It's good enough. And here we go. We had a lot of trades going down here. Sunman, the only one left. It is his clutch opportunity, but the bomb's going to get defused before he can do anything about it, and he gets taken out as well by Amir, and that's round number 2 for the counter-terrorists.
Breakable doors, a request by our viewership. We want breakable doors, specifically probably that squeaky door at A, maybe 5-2 in favor of, let's just make up a team name here, Team Volcano, and the other team will be Team Hiko.
I was gonna see who you're gonna favor right there.
I mean, I know you're a favor. You always favor the offers, so you can't pick Skadoodle. I wouldn't let you pick Skadoodle because that name's just too hard to say. And Hiko is currently the top frag leader in that one. Yeah, let's take a look at the split and actually talk a little bit about Counter-Strike. We're in a 2-1-2 typical split. Every terrorist is in your typical mid area. Actually, I thought they were going to do a split hold to A, and Volcano, cleaning up 2 here, actually gets a complete entry into B. If he gets to B, he gets, oh my god, he's going to get the full rotate from Hiko and Skadoodle and Glocketeer and Glock, who are coming through spawn. Remember, when you rotate in cash, it's a little bit of a hike. It takes a little bit of time. That bomb plant is very, very possible. Our number 9 and 0 man, nothing, and Volcano are our clutch people. So, retakes. Are they the same? Yeah, the vent works the same. The B main entrance from the CT side works the same. The one difference, of course, is nothing hits a headshot here, and gets another one. That's a double for him to end around. I was going to say that you can pretty much treat the entire map the same. Everybody who's worrying about major changes, oh no, this is going to end up like another train, another Mirage, don't touch my map, you don't have anything to worry about. It works, the timing's the same. It's just The map has been beautified, and very few changes have happened to the overall game. There are a couple of good balancing changes that we'll point out later on in the cast.
Yeah, and it runs great. I mean, when we did the run through earlier, I didn't have any FPS problems. The only thing I'm noticing right now is streaming, but I mean, that's a slightly different issue altogether. And we are moving into the 9th round here. It is save round for the counter-terrorists once again, so this should be a relatively easy round for Team Volcano as he meets up with, oh, that was Amir. And he goes down. Sorry, I got my mumble overlay on the top right, so it's hard for me to see who goes down. And Glockateer with the dig onto Volcano. And it is now 3 versus 4.
Was that 1 dig?
It was not a 1 dig.
Oh.
I would have screamed in excitement for the 1 dig, you know I do.
You scream?
Yeah. 1 digs? Always. Nothing with an AK picks up kill there.
Oh, that's a triple. No, it's a quad. Wow, I missed that first one. He gets that headshot. I think that was just the bare edge of the hearing range from dumpster to the far end of the mid door. That's pretty good. 7-2 for the terrorists. Full on buys. Let's take a look at the money situation and give you guys a little bit of actual Counter-Strike casting here. It's all in for the counter-terrorists. Remember now, if they lose this round, that they'll be going definitely to an eco. They're going to a 1-2-2 split. That means that they're going to double up with the A connector and try to hold mid a little bit tougher to make sure that the typical mid overload that the terrorists are using right now. Remember, they're using the mid entrance, the mid boost to overload mid and kill. Oh wow, Glockateer with his star brings down 3. That's a triple. Glock toting that auto sniper pretty much surprised everybody. They doubled up, and they've been doubling up with rifles, so they were willing to charge them and sort of challenge their ability to fight them. Though wow, nothing gets the one tap all the way across the map. That's enough to knock him out. But you know, a triple for the round is a good enough contribution on his part. I think as a pug, you know, they're not going to have too many organized strats here, but there seems to be a pattern that Team Volcano is really bent on mid control right now.
Yeah, well, mid control is important on this map, so why not go for it as the CTs pick up that round and they don't have to save here. So that was exactly what they needed here to get caught up here. 7-3 now at Team Volcano versus Team Hiko, as Brandon shows. And once again, seeing a concentration here on mid as one. Oh, wow, sorry. As one is actually working towards the B. Actually, they're all going towards B now. Here we go. Frost with the op on the defense. Volcano takes out Amir, and now Frost is the only one left in the site as they're getting to rotate from mid. He takes 1 down, 2 down. Ooh, nice shot there. Ooh. Can he get the 3rd? Oh, and there's Glockateer with the... Sorry, with the auto snipe coming to help his teammate.
Is today one of those giveaway days, Clay, you think?
If you want it to be one of those giveaway days.
It could be. Let's stick around at the end of this to do a giveaway for those people who want free stuff. It's 4-7. Pretty evened up. Considering that the counter-terrorists have had their money suppressed for a while, they're actually responding well and getting the rounds that they need. The little bit of a T advantage here is it's only 3 rounds. It's, you know, if they stop it here, it's gonna be a pretty even split. Let's take a look at the money situation again. Of course, it's a double scope look. It's a 1 op, 1 scar, or sig, or auto sniper, whatever you want to call it. Look, and again, look at the theme. You know, 1 dumpster and probably 1 holding towards Squeaky or A main, but it's a delay hold mid. And the emphasis here at mid is sort of reflective of how the entire community treats this map. It's brutally important to cover this, because of course when you make your entry frag and you have trust in your entry, that rotate across from cash typically comes through mid. Frost just misses a point blank shot, hits another one, and nobody looks for him. Use your sound a little bit, guys.
Man.
The cutoffs, you know, you're hiking across the map for cash. It's a long, open straightaway. You're like literally just huffing and puffing until some terrorist steps out and just drills you where you weren't expecting it.
Absolutely agree here, and we're moving into the 13th round. It is 7-5, still Team Volcano over Team Hiko. If the terrorists don't win this round or get a bomb plant, they're going to be looking at another save round, so they need to get some shots off here, as we see a boost going up onto middle and 2 in the B area, distracting. Nice shot by Dizaman, takes 1 down in mid, and here we go, Amir and Frost, both in the checkers room, trying to take down Volcano. He goes down. And Frost at 3 health. He took a lot of damage from that exchange. And here we go. Amir pushing, getting brave. He goes down. That is still 2 kills, and it is 3 versus 2 now. Hiko getting 1. And Glockateer in the heaven with the auto sniper. Bomb is down in the B side, so the terrorists have to commit to this or save their weapons.
Little critique about Kyre's peek right there. He kind of left Frost to die without peeking himself, and I know that they're not teammates, and it's just like, well, you know, it's a pug, but if you hear somebody shooting and they've fully committed to spraying them down, at least come out and help and maybe try to pick up the triple.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Clocketeer, the only one left in a 1v2 with the auto sniper. He is going to go for this, but he cannot convert it, and Pex takes him down. That's another round for the terrorist. Exactly what they needed to avoid that save, and let's take a look at the money. CT's
Right.
Still
yeah.
looking good.
Pretty good. It's, well, just good enough. The counter-terrorists, of course, need to seal this up. They're going to get a couple more opportunities here, and they still have the money to field the ops that they want. I actually should, because everybody wants to hear this, point out a couple of the changes here. Look at this boost onto the boost box now. It's not a double jump. It reduces the drag time to get somebody up into a firing position, and it encourages somebody to gunfight a little bit better. You could backpedal if you want. You know, we don't encourage backpedaling. You could backpedal if you want to reduce your profile while you're shooting. Let's take a look here. Remember this, I don't know if this is true, but that spool seems to be scooted just up a little bit to give the terrorists more of a profile of the man that they're shooting. Frost takes that one in the B main. One traded out for Kyre. No, excuse me, that's a 2 out, and it's 3-3 for both teams. I was going to say that the gap here, you can't really see it on nothing screen, but if on the left there's a little bit of a trench you could hide in, and you can head peek somebody, or just completely hide if you chose to. A lot of nice changes here. No railing left. You could descend into the site very quickly as Skadoodle gets taken out. You know what? For the career offers here, Skadoodle, Frost, they're missing a lot of shots.
Frost is making good shots. I think that was the first round that we've seen Skadoodle with an op actually.
I'm gonna get. I think that might have been the second or third.
Okay. And we are on the last round here. Terrorists have their weapons. I don't think the CTs were able to do a full buy. Let's take a look. All I see is nades. Hiko has an M4. Yeah. And we're seeing a little bit of a micro buy here from the CTs, unfortunately. So it's going to be a tough round for them. It is 9-5 Team Volcano over Team Hiko, and we're seeing some action over in the B halls here as Amir gets taken out by nothing, and Volcano takes out Frost. The B site is not open as we had early rotates here from the CT. Skadoodle from the vents taking out nothing. Here we go. It is Dizzaman, and now
completely confused.
Sunman with the flank here into the A site. Could not convert that kill in middle. Him and Pex are the only two left on the terrorist side, they're going to get this ball down playing A, actually, sorry.
A couple of ugly shots from Sunman there. He needed to aim a little bit higher to get the man at the white and the man at the A connector.
He needed to boost on the lamps.
Oh, woo! Yeah, that's another thing. Those lamps at above the bomb site are who people have been watching, right? On the left of Skadoodle. Those lamps can be used to completely ambush somebody who's coming from white truck.
Situation here, and he cannot convert it. That's going to be the round for the CTs. Yeah, those lamps. Let me move here. Right there. You could actually boost on those.
My memory's failing me. Is that in the original?
I don't believe so.
Okay. Yeah, maybe it's because I've never been ambushed there. Yeah, I don't think that was there at all. Now that I'm trying to. No, yeah, you're right. So. Back to actual Counter-Strike, right? It's 9-6. The halves have switched. It's, well, how come the swap isn't happening? Custom server commands.
I don't know. I'm not sure
we'll
what
probably have
they're
to do
using.
A switch. So let's compile our thoughts here. A improved boost box at mid, a trench at B, a completely revamped heaven at B, no headshot box at A, just a pillar.
Yeah.
Lamps, rusted lamps that you can ambush people on.
And also the tighter box area in A that you have to commit to if you're CT now. From watching the halls.
Yes. The stacked yellow tubes at the left side of A main if you're a CT are now 2 huge boxes that trap you in if you're a counter-terrorist. You really, really have to make that shot.
The switch went down, by the way. This is live, I believe.
Oh, hey, so let's take a look at the overhead map and take a look at what we're seeing. We're going to see a complete split. This is what you typically get for base sets on a rifle round, of course, for terrorists. Kyre, Squeaky, Glock, main, Skadoodle, mid, and 2-man rotating back into mid from dumpster. It's going to be a multi-pronged A-take. Skadoodle's not going to chance the 3-directional take. It's just going to be an A main and Squeaky take. Nothing blows away Glocketeer in the doorway, and suddenly the rotates have caught them. They're a little bit too slow, and if they get into the site too slowly, they're really not going to have a chance. So Skadoodle has all his teammates actually eliminated. It's his only opportunity left to clutch, but wow, touchdown.
Brett Favre.
Right in the lap.
Team Volcano looking good there, picking up that important pistol round to gain the edge on the second half.
Cotton always saying, look at overhead map, and then the overhead map never comes.
He was like right in the middle of when the action was about to start. I'm not going to deprive people of headshots.
Go ahead, Clay.
Go ahead. We're in the SMG round here. CT's buying, of course. Frost gets dinked in the B area, and it's a heavy presence B as Skadoodle goes down. Interesting nade there by Volcano. He must know something that we don't since he designed the map, right? Here we go, Dizaman getting a kill. No, trying to get a kill. Can't convert. Volcano goes down, actually. And we're seeing the pinch here from Pex, but he is going the wrong way. I think he heard him. Yes, he is actually... Did he hear him?
I think it was just a sound play. He ran up that little sawdust pile up to vent and then just backed out.
Oh, no, I'm talking about Frost. I think he heard Frost running through the warehouse there.
Oh,
and then
potentially
didn't go through the vent.
Yeah.
But Frosting a fake. Unfortunately, he goes down to Sunman in middle, and that is another round for the counter-terrorist. It is 11-6. Team Volcano over Team Hiko.
Yeah, that lead starting to pile up now. And now that we've covered the differences in this map, perhaps we'll get to the counter-strike. Oh, hey. Look at the buy. It's a surprise.
Nice.
The entire terrorist team has decided that they're going to outfit themselves. Take a look at the money situation. Pull up the tab screen right now. 0, 650, 0, 100, 0. It's a full all-in, and they gave away the fact that they had weapons. Frost took a shot way too early, hoping to surprise a man. They have somebody dropped.
Nothing DC'd.
Nothing dropped. Frost gets a one-tap on Sunman. Sunman peeks aggressively. I don't know why you would do that, considering that you just discovered he had an AK and your weapon tier was below him. 2 traded out. 3 terrorists remaining. The bomb heading back toward B. Frost breaking the vent, and he's going to go plant. So, Pex left alive. Our clutch man, number 3, coming across by the toxic barrels, heading back to mid. Let's take a look right here.
No money.
Look at that vent. You can still see that head if somebody peeks at the top of that vent, because that vent mouth is always so big, but I don't think Pex noticed it or ventured to take the shot. He's going to get flanked right now if he doesn't play very disciplined. That looked painful. He got offed in the leg. And
that looked painful?
He got offed in the leg and then deagled through a wall. It was just, what do we say, double team supreme?
Double team supreme, yeah.
Double team
if you want to go that route. Oh, man. And now, are the CTs going to be saving here? Pex grabbing an M4. Let's take a look at the rest of the money. And yeah, the rest of them are going to be saving. Unfortunately, nothing dropped in that. You know, that didn't help anyway, losing that round. But let's go here to the action. Terrorists are in the B halls here. We got one in the middle warehouse area, waiting for a push most likely, and one over by towards A in the boost box. He is actually moving towards the warehouse, and we're seeing some. Looks like they're going to be trying to take B here, and ooh, there's a nice entry frag by Frost, and the rotation here from Volcano.
No call for the rotation from the A guys just yet. Oh, now they're on the way.
Oh, now here they come, but they're going to be a little too late. Terrorists are going to get the bomb planted and get in position for these rotates. Oh, nice shot by Nothing, taking a mirror down. Glocketeer, can he get him? He does. And it is now 2 versus 4 for the CTs here. It is going to be a tough clutch here for Dizaman and Pex. Pex does have the M4. I think he's going to save it, actually.
So one nice thing that I wanted to point out for the people who are looking at our screen and seeing that the backdrop of Heaven now at B is no longer completely stark white. There is some bleaching right there with like some paint a la the Mirage mid window. I think that's actually a stolen texture from the Mirage mid window, but it doesn't necessarily give away your position very, very badly, considering that the last version of Catch literally it was like standing up against a white marble wall. So maybe a little bit less visible there, but if you look straight on at it, there's a little bit of paint. 2-2. Remind me of the score. It's 11-8. It's 11-8 in favor of Team Volcano.
Yes.
Yeah, splits here. 3A. No, excuse me, it's a boost box look. It's going to be a control mid look. Glock is going to probably peek at the same time as Frost? Or Skadoodle, excuse me. Skadoodle's peeked with his op. He's looking at the A connector box. 2 to A main. It looks like they're just working for picks. The base look is as a 2 mid look. Skadoodle gets taken down by a Thomas, and I don't think Pex knows that there's one more lurking in the area. Did the bomb go down on top of the box?
I didn't see that.
Pull up the overhead map. It should tell you where the bomb is dropped. I think
it shows it's behind by the warehouse over by...
got picked up by Kyre, so Frost entering. Doesn't get his entry kill at the forklift. Remember, when you enter now, there's no box to hide behind over there. It's all you and open space and a forklift. Hiko gets 1, traded out, 3 left, but Hiko not so healthy. They don't... you know what? They've been here for a while, and they've drawn a full rotate. And if they have the communication in the game sense, now would be the time you want to pull out and try to spread the CTs back out. Volcano and Sunman doing a good job holding their sides so they don't sides their rotation as opposed to make sure that nobody cleans up. Well, you know what? They just stuck around too long. They just if they got out of the door and entered, maybe that would have been successful. I think for the most part, if they had spread back out, they had enough time to get the bomb all the way across the other side of the map. Maybe they had a little bit of success there, but no, it's 12-8.
It is 12-8 for Team Volcano. And looking at the money, the terrorists, 2 of them were looking short. The other could have probably bought AKs, but they decided to go for a full save here and just take it next round. And we're seeing a push here from Pex and Dizaman in mid. Actually, they're backing up here. They're just playing up close, being a little bit of aggressive. And here's Glocketeer. No one's watching A. He gets in with the 1 dig from the side, and Pex takes him down. And they got the call. They're actually all rotating to A now. They're going to get that bomb planted. And I'm not sure what happened there. I didn't see whose mistake that was. As nothing shoots Sunman, but that's all right. And the bomb is planted. The terrorists are, of course, saving still, so they're outgunned. But let's see this retake happening.
Would have loved to see the terrorists try to figure out the fact that the lamps were above them. Wouldn't it have been funny if one of them actually figured out to jump up there?
Yeah, it would be. And now it's Frost versus Sunman. Frost is the clutch man. Sunman only 7 health. He has this. Wait, he could have this.
There it is.
Oh, he almost missed. There we go. Got him in the leg, and he gets the kill. And another boost that we didn't mention is that red box in the middle of the base. You could actually boost onto that now, or climb up top.
Yeah, previously where there used to be a sign that just said A and that you'd have to crouch jump to get on top of, now there's just a workbench there with like a couple of magazines for SMGs that you can just kind of hop up and immediately get on top of red. But I don't think anyone's going to use that, considering that it just kind of puts you at a bad disadvantage. What it does help you to do is cut off the man who is kiting you. You know,
yeah.
If you ever plant the bomb and have somebody kite you and it's really frustrating, you can cut off his position. We have Dizaman boosting over the big box, and he's going to catch Glock in the back, and he can't convert the kill. The plan completely foiled. Everybody's spraying through that smoke because they have to know that somebody had to boost him on there. They need to run, and they know it. They know it. The one window entry, actually by Kyre. That's not an entry. That's a mid kill. 4 terrorists moving toward B, getting the entry on nothing. 1 man left at the platform. That's Sunman. He needs to hide and call over for the help, but of course they're saving, so they can't expect too much help. Volcano and Pex left for an eventual retake. They don't really have an opportunity to save anything because they haven't killed anyone. Volcano looking for the 1 digs, not converting. Hiko brings him down. The last man, our clutch man, is number 3, Pex. He's gonna just go to spawn. I'm thinking he wants the exit kills. P250 exit kills. Pretty good. You can convert them. If you land that first headshot and it's close distance, the damage deterioration on P250 pretty low. You're gonna actually hit that person and he's gonna go down. Pex
no, yeah, it's very strong pistol.
Moving toward dumpster into main. He's like, where did everyone go? I want to get an exit kill. A bit too late.
They've already exited.
If he gets 1 really nice shot off, nah.
He just can't catch one.
So frustrated right now.
Take a look at the money. CTs are going to be buying not enough money for an op from any of them, unfortunately. And the terrorists, we see Frost with an op. No op on Skadoodle. A little bit surprising there. Let's take a look at the spread, and we see 2 terrorists going to B as 3 are going in mid, 2 are at the boost box. So we're seeing a boost here. Why did it go and chase camera mode again? Frost getting shot down here. He missed his op shot and he goes down. I think he died falling. 4 versus 5 now. Terrace down 1. And they are just trying to figure out what to do here as we see a heavy presence from the CTs in mid. 2 actually in the checkers room. Watching that B push. Here we go. Glocketeer meeting up with Sunman. Takes him to 20 health. Can he finish it off? He does. And that is in B. They are going to move over and try to get in this site now with the rotation from middle by Volcano in the vent. He takes 1 down but goes down by Skadoodle. And here is Pex.
Pex is waiting on his teammates for the rotate. He's actually being
smart.
very patient. Yeah.
Yeah. And it is 3 versus 2. Amir and Hiko here. The last line.
That smoke is not nearly tall enough anymore to get that vent smoked out.
No, yeah, with that patch, it's greatly reduced. And yeah, smokes aren't as powerful as they used to be.
Aw, no clutch attempt. What is it? It's 13 to 10 now? Oh, no, yeah, it's going to be 13 to 10.
Yeah, 13 to 10.
13 to 10 in favor of Team Volcano. Of course, the map maker knows his secret passageways. If you do down, down, left, right, up, down, triangle, square, you can open up a map and see where everybody is. Or if you enter that code, you can also find a secret passage under the map. Don't tell anyone I told you that. Coming down to the wire here, it's pretty close. I think for the most part, it's a pretty lighthearted match. Things are flowing pretty quickly. I think what we should do is poll our viewers and a little bit and ask them what their thoughts are on the new map. Get their sense. The initial pushback that we got on the map was, new map, don't do that. Frost hits the entry kill through smoke, maybe, or maybe the smoke.
No, he was on the edge of the smoke.
So the pushback was, oh my god, another redo. Don't want Counter-Strike. Leave it alone. Leave the best maps alone. Cash is one of those maps that every Frost gets another. That's a double for him, and it's very faithful to what it used to be. It's very, very faithful to what it used to be. 1 man at the forklift does a man gets 1 out traded. He was hoping to get 2 to make it a little bit more possible for the retake, to make it a little bit easier on Pex and Volcano. But Kyre is going to ambush Pex badly here, so that brings him down, and Volcano is our only clutch fan. Our voice.
Yeah, he rush picked it, and I can't.
No clutch attempt there. It's 13-11.
It's funny hearing the players talk. Oh, okay, 13-11, guys. It is a close match. Team Hiko here coming back on this second half. And let's see, the counter terrorists are going to be stuck in a save round here. We see 2 ops on the terror side, Glocketeer and Frost with those. Let's see where they are going to go to get picks. We see Frost heading to mid. He's going to probably go up on a boost box, and Glocketeer is in B. He's going to be trying to pick that site, but we see a 5-man stack here from the CTs in mid. They are going to be aggressive here and push up. Here we go. Here's Skadoodle. Can he get it? Nope. Well, just gets mowed down. Sunman now has an AK. And here we go. Glocketeer turning around. He's actually going to get pinched here. He takes 1 down. Can he get the other one? He takes that one down. And the third? No. Volcano gets the dig. And that is now 3v3 situation here. 2 CTs have guns. And they are rotating around towards A, where the bomb is. Frost taking 1 down in the middle. And Amir needs to get that bomb planted to get this going.
Kyre really wants to plant this bomb, and Nico just does not care.
Volcano in mid with an op, and Pex with an AK at the squeaky door, actually. And the squeaky door opens. Frost is waiting for him. Oh, wow. That happened quick, and that is now 13-12 for Team Hiko.
Almost tied up. I was taking a little bit of the pulse of the chat here. I was going to say that a lot of people are saying, I'm tired of the new maps. I mean, I'm tired of the old maps. I'm tired of remakes. I want new maps. You should check out some of the Operation Payback maps. Seaside was great. A lot of the community is pumping out maps at an alarming pace, and a lot of them are competitively driven. Hopefully that they'll get the exposure that they need to be more popularized. It's just we have a full-on Kyre sprint through here. He's going to get a double because Dizaman and Pex had no idea that he was going to sprint through. He breaks the vent, letting everybody at B know what's going on. They know, of course, it was an eco, but Sunman trades at least 1 out. Kyre goes down. Both entry kills at B secured. 1 man left. That's nothing. What I was going to say was check those maps out. Let Valve know that you love them, and let Valve know that they probably should be in the map rotation. Because, you know, Valve is actually, despite what you guys think, very communicative with their community. They know, oh, ow, 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 ow. Glocketeer ending that round. It's, isn't it 13-13?
Yeah, it's 13-13 now. Quite the comeback here from Team Hiko. And we are on a bye round here for Team Volcano.
Let's do that giveaway at the end of this cast. Let's
sure.
Let's do the Razer Goliath mousepad giveaway. Of course, you guys have to be following for that giveaway to actually happen. But we'll take care of that after the end of this round. Hopefully there's going to be some crazy comeback, some amazing finish that'll drive all our viewers to stay. Keep them with us as Clay takes us away.
Amir pushes once again, but it doesn't pay off for him this time. He goes down to Volcano, and here's almost a TK situation there in middle. Terrorists are boosting over in mid, and they are in the A halls. So, let's see. Actually, okay, they abandoned the boost. Did they abandon the boost? No, he's actually in the warehouse. Skadoodle gonna get caught there by Pex, and the 3 remaining terrorists are over at A, and they are not looking healthy. Frost only 14 health.
They opened that door to block with the smoke, but given the fact that A, the smoke wall has a gap in it, and B, they're all standing here, there's no way they're going to be successful here because they've been standing around and made their intentions known so early.
Yep, as they pick up Glocketeer, and now it is looking very good for the counter-terrorists as there are only two T's left. Frost only 8 health. Nice shot there onto Dizman.
That op is piercing through that wall. You see that barrel peeking through?
I do. And did that pierce him kill? It did, okay. I was like, what the hell? Alright, here we go. Nothing. Trying to get this last kill here onto Hiko, but Hiko takes him out through the door. And there he goes. Hiko finally gets pinched and goes down. It is 14-13 for Team Volcano.
Oh, yeah. Sal, your door broke. Door, no. Yeah, I think everybody realized that the door wouldn't open. It was literally because both players were trying to open and close it. It literally broke and stopped moving, and the wall model wasn't thick enough to prevent the off barrel from Skadoodle crouch picking Dizaman as he tries to get to his A connector spot. Yeah, that barrel probably, I mean not the barrel, that wall probably shouldn't let the gun model peek all the way through to let people know that there's somebody on the other side. Of course, it is the first look, and this map is still in development. Volcano gets one, traded out 1-1. Hex shooting everybody in the back, and
they didn't hear the event break?
No, I think it just happened a little bit too quickly, and they were also engaging with somebody at the BCT entrance. So while they were in the checkers room, it just happened a little bit too quickly. Pex got in there sprinting, and he just started shooting it before anyone could actually turn. Let's take a look at the overhead map to see where everybody is. Everybody holding B. Nothing patrolling in mid. Kyre coming all the way around. He's going to be our number 7, and he's going to catch somebody in the... Oh, Volcano. Volcano doesn't care. He was at the tree, right? That truck is gone. It's just the tree now. Harder to hide behind, perhaps, but those I-beams there replacing its functionality.
15-13 for Team Volcano. We're at match point here, guys.
Ooh.
And I think the terrorists... No, they're not saving. They have plenty of money. Frost picking up another op. And everyone, AKs, it looks like Skadoodle is a Galil, and Glocketeer actually had to save. He only bought nades and armor. So, let's see what the terrorists are going to do here. Once again, presence in mid, and presence towards that boost box. And here comes the boost by... Oh, it's a 2-man boost.
Kyre up, and who else the other one?
Glocketeer does have an AK, by the way. And here comes Pex. He takes one down, but he doesn't know the second guy's there. He does now. Can he get him? Nope. Amir getting Frost got one. Amir gets one. It is now 3 versus 4. The CT's down 2. Sunman getting kill. It is now even 3 versus 3. And the bomb looks to be going A. And who is that over there? That is nothing in the sight. Going to be watching for this as they rotate from Volcano as well. Sunman going to be holding down B by himself. Skadoodle trying to get a pick here onto nothing. He gets a shot off, but he takes some damage. He actually got
a lot of damage.
Better of the trade right there. Nothing. Oh, trying to take him down, but he is low still. Hiko gets the kill there. Sunman gets a trade. There goes the kill on Volcano, and there's now 1 versus 2. Let's see if the Sunman can't clutch this. They're going to get the bomb down
like a little girl this time?
Like you did last time? Yes.
Yeah, like I did last time.
Yes. Here comes Skadoodle. Get some shots off.
Remember, one in the back of the quads. That quads has a full-on white wall in front of it to make anybody standing in front of it stand out really, really starkly. One behind red, one behind quads. Sunman not really committing to this, though he really needs to. He's stuck out in the open. He's going to get gunned down. He gets 2 people shooting at him at the same time. That was a strange hesitate by him.
It was, and we are now 15-14. This game just will not end. These guys are being resilient. Let's take a look at the money.
stick around after this. We have a giveaway. Perhaps we can talk to the Go Show and ask them their thoughts about how the match went, how the map plays, all that sort of thing. We actually want to hear your opinion about how the map plays. Smoke's coming over the top. Actually, a decoy coming over the top, landing in a bad spot, letting everybody know that the decoy is there. Of course, it could be the decoy that is the reverse psychology decoy. You know, you throw the decoy and you get counter terrorists moving away from it, then you actually go toward where the decoy is. It's an advanced meta play, but of course I don't think they're thinking too deeply into that. Sunman smokes out the mid door, and finally the encounter happens. Glocketeer gets a 4 burst on the Sunman, who was peeking out of the mid doors. That mid lane opened, except Dizzyman now playing the cage. That is not a cage anymore. There is no cage there.
There is no cage there. As we see fire going down in the A site, and we'll trade there going down. Nothing takes Glock a tier, and Skadoodle gets Dizzyman, but
Skadoodle's actually going to go down. No, he doesn't. So he's down to 1 health. 1 counter terrorist coming out to mid, trying to find Skadoodle, who's probably typically going to come back and engage, because the op doesn't really get penalized for having low health. You're just going to have to work with it. Nothing gets a door-piercing headshot. Another entry, defensive entry kill for him. Volcano translates 1 at the headshot box. That is no longer a headshot box, and the forklift man goes down. Can this game?
That's game.
Oh,
Team
right.
Volcano triumphs 16-14.
It's not about the map, right? Today's not it's not about the game. Today's not about the game. It's about the map. So, what are our thoughts? The map remains largely the same. It's beautiful. The textures are really, really nice. It runs smoothly. There are some tactical changes, very small changes in terms of heights of boxes and shapes of boxes, and maybe 1 or 2 extra hidey spots. But it's very faithful, don't you think?
Yeah. No. Very slight changes. I think the changes are for the better. You know, as we said, the boost box in middle, it's better in favor for the terrorists there. Heaven and CT spawn, better in favor for the CTs. So, I mean, all changes are good, in my opinion.
Yeah. All right. So